I recently met a medical resident on rotation, one of the kindest and most hardworking people I've ever come across. He's training to be a trauma surgeon, and despite the intensity of the field, he's humble, intelligent, and dedicated. You could see how much he loved what he was doing and how deeply he cared about his patients. But even more than that, he was devoted to his wife. They'd been married for just 2 years, and no matter how grueling the hours were, he always made time for her. One night, after a 30-hour shift, he got off work early. Exhausted but excited, he decided to surprise his wife with flowers and her favorite dessert because it was the anniversary of the day they first met. A detail he hadn't forgotten, even with all the demands of residency. But when he got home, instead of the warm welcome he was expecting, he found his wife in bed with another man. Just imagine that for a second. Coming home after working for over a day straight, emotionally and physically drained, only to find the person you loved most in the world with someone else. He didn't react angrily or lash out. He was too stunned, too heartbroken to even process what was happening. In a daze, he just left. Confused and shattered, he went back to the only place he felt anchored, the hospital. That's where I saw him around 5 a.m., sitting alone in the parking lot, slumped over, crying. He wasn't on his phone or talking to anyone. He was just broken. It's rare to see a grown man cry like that, and it was absolutely gut-wrenching. A few of us called his dad to come pick him up, and thankfully, he wasn't alone for long. Later, we found out that this wasn't even the first time his wife had cheated on him. Despite everything he'd done for her, she had betrayed him before. He ended up taking a leave of absence from residency. I truly hope he can heal from this and get back on his feet, because he's an amazing doctor and an even better person. He deserves so much more than what life has handed him.